The most recent polls that have come out just over the last few days show that a majority of Americans, including Republicans, do not like Donald Trump's tariffs. They're not happy with the chaos and confusion that he is bringing to the global economy. They really, based on all the polls, don't like anything that he's doing at all. So Trump clearly has a very big problem that he has to deal with. And the solution is simple. He can just not do the trade war, right? That's the very obvious, easy, smart solution. Put an end to it right now, and everything goes back to normal. But instead, what he is trying to do, based on a post he sent out this past weekend on Truth Social, is he's trying to con the working class into supporting the tariffs by claiming they're going to get rid of your income tax. Like, you're not going to have to pay taxes to the IRS, middle class, because of my big, beautiful tariffs. Here is what this idiot put on Truth Social, which, again, is a complete fabrication. But here it is. When tariffs cut in, many people's income taxes will be substantially reduced, maybe even completely eliminated. Focus will be on people making less than $200,000 a year. Also, massive number of jobs are already being created with new plants and factories currently being built or planned. It will be a bonanza for America. The External Revenue Service is happening. Now, we already have an External Revenue Service, even though Trump says he wants to create that department. The External Revenue Service that will be collecting the tariffs is actually a job already being done by U.S. Customs. They are and always have been, since the beginning of America, the government agency that collects those tariffs. So that thing already exists. So just getting that out of the way, he is proposing the creation of something that has existed since the founding of the country. Second of all, I've looked through, there's no plans. There's no plans to build new factories and plants here in the United States that had not previously been planned. Jobs are being created. Jobs are being lost. Companies are cutting back on hiring. Most of them are conducting layoffs. Like, this is a complete fabrication that, we're going to have new jobs. We're losing jobs. And companies are not hiring new people. Like, again, totally living in fantasy land here. But the big one, right? Don't worry, because you're not going to have to pay income taxes. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. See, here's the problem Donald Trump has with this claim. As the President of the United States, all he can do is sign changes of the tax law after they have been passed by Congress. He has no ability whatsoever to change the tax rate that anybody in this country pays. He can't do that. That is well beyond the scope of presidential power. Congress would have to pass a bill eliminating taxes for people making less than $200,000 a year. They're not going to do that, right? They're having trouble right now even cutting taxes for their favorite group of human beings, the millionaires and billionaires. But by God, they're going to get it done. But they are not in any way, shape, or form even thinking about eliminating income taxes for people making under $200,000 a year. Like, that's not a thing. This is not something that has ever even been discussed by these idiots in the House. They don't want to do it. They're not going to do it. But let's take for a second Trump at his word. Let's assume this is a thing that could, would, should, will happen. Well, if that is the case, America will go bankrupt immediately. The tariffs are only pulling in $250 million on average per day. That is slightly up from the 17 million a day the country was pulling in before the trade war. So the trade war only marginally increased the amount of money the federal government is pulling in on any given day by about $33 to $35 million. Income taxes are a couple $billion a day, bud. Like, yeah, this is not an equivalent math here. The country would immediately go bankrupt. We would not have any money left to do anything. I mean, we wouldn't even have enough money just from your tariffs to be able to pass a single year's worth of defense bills, because those are $1 trillion a year now. We would be screwed. So even if Trump had the ability to do it, it would be the most damaging thing to this country ever. Nobody likes paying taxes. Nobody. But it is the price you pay. It is basically the subscription fee for the United States. So we do it. It is a necessary evil. And if Trump does away with it, he is dooming this country to bankruptcy, just like he did, by the way, with nearly all of his previous businesses. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.